Jeff and I are going to be comparing the differences and similarities between a 2019 BMW X5 and this 2020 BMW X6. So the core idea is X5 versus X6. What are actually the differences? Because these are siblings, they're related. They're just essentially the same vehicle with a couple key differences. And then the other big difference is that's a 2019, 2020. Same generation, but this is a M50i, whereas that is just a regular 50i with the M Sport package.
Yep.
So the first big difference is the X6 M50i has a 4.4 twin turbo V8 and it makes 523 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. This M Sport still has the 4.4 liter twin turbo V8, but it makes how much power?
456 horse and 479 pounds of torque.
456 and 479. So that is a pretty big difference. Yeah, I believe you can get a X5 M50i now too.
Yeah.
Now you can. So this thing makes as much torque as like an M5.
Yeah.
That's the same power plant it was in the M850i that we were driving. So immediately there is a power difference. Otherwise, they are both 8-speed ZF source automatic transmissions, both xDrive, rear-wheel drive biased, all-wheel drive system. They're both riding on 22-inch wheels right now. I think they're both on winter tires still because it's 37 degrees and yeah, it might snow again in Michigan because we never know what's going to happen. Yours is on air suspension though, right?
Correct.
This is not on air. The X6 is not on air. And from the very top, we can also talk about prices.
Yeah.
This base is around 85 grand for the, I guess to show people. This starts at around 85 and as option, it's 99,600 something. So essentially 100 grand. What was your sticker?
I'm not sure what the base is on this, but this sticker was 99 as well.
90. So same sticker, but as we'll show you guys in a second, because this doesn't have the M50 price tag and the motor for the more horsepower, you have much more equipment.
Correct.
The X5 is a little more well-equipped, so we'll show you guys some of the different options too. But first, Jeff, let's start with exterior differences.
All right.
All right.
The grille. You can see that right away.
Immediately obvious, the grille.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one is a bit more square, where that one seems to just be a little bit more angular on the sides, a little more sporty.
It's taller on the X5.
Yeah.
The headlight shape is slightly different, but you can also see that they both have laser headlights. So you see the little blue element inside on both of them. Both have BMW laser. Yours is air suspension, so he's got it lowered to yeah, you slammed your factory air. Bags are for groceries. The X6 does not. It's fixed right now, so it looks like a monster truck in comparison. That's why the X5, this one, looks currently a bit lower. The biggest obvious change in styling is the back. You can see that it angles down than the X6, which is what they debuted with the X6, and the X5 is a conventional SUV that has a squared-off rear hatch. Yeah. Do you have a preference on which one?
I like the looks of the 6.
Okay.
But I don't like the functionality of it. You lose a lot of cargo room, and you also lose a lot of headroom in the rear seat. So, for a family vehicle, this is X5 seems to be a little bit more practical.
Absolutely.
Where the X6 is more of a, I'd say, single person bachelor or single lady, maybe one child. That's about it though.
So I'm torn. I like the sporty crossover segment. I don't mind the Urus, or honestly I like the Q8 too, but for some reason the X6 has never appealed to me. From when it first came out, I'm just like, I'd rather have an X5.
It looks a little funny.
I think this X5, this generation, looks better.
The taillights are much better on this new one.
So this is always going to be a polarizing vehicle. Some people think it looks good, some people think it's stupid, and the X5 looks better. But all right, taillights are actually completely different. Look at the shape of the X6 taillight and then the shape of this X5. Other bodywork differences, we've got this huge fake vent that bulge. It is completely fake, but it bulges out, so it's, again, more aggressive, sporty, whereas the X5 does not have that.
Keep the fake vents. I don't like fake vents.
No, don't like fake vents? No. At least we both have real-ish exhausts.
Yeah.
It has the bezel, but there's actually exhaust pipes in there. Same with the X5. And then the other thing you notice, xDrive 50i M Sport.
Yep.
That is the M50i, which is confusing. They're actually different models. Which is...
What is BMW doing? It's too many letters and numbers.
Initially, I thought, Jeff, had it was the M50. I'm like, oh, cool. They'll be apples to apples. Perfect comparison.
Well, we ordered it at the end of 18.
Oh, okay.
Right when it was available to be ordered, and they did not have the M50s yet.
Okay.
All it could get was a X50 with the M Sport.
M Sport. So there are still, since we are on the exterior, we can count the M badges on. These aren't full M vehicles. These aren't X5M, X6M. We've got one. They're on the wheels. We got a M badge on the wheel, on the brakes. M badge on the wheels. Got a little M badge over here. Hey, the X6 doesn't have an M badge on the side.
Well, I'll put that on there. You know why? Because the European spec vehicle comes with that.
Disapprove.
What?
You're putting M badges on a non-M vehicle.
Well, but no, when you order this exact same truck in Germany, it has this badge.
Comment below. Do you guys think it's dumb?
I like the badge because it's very subtle. It just looks cool.
Okay. We already did the front end. Why'd I just walk around to the front again? We should look at the trunk space.
Oh, yes.
So I can kick my foot and open the trunk on mine. Can you do that on yours?
I don't know.
Let's try it.
I don't have the key on me though.
Well, you need that. Get the key. I shall demonstrate. Keys in my pocket, foot, kick, flashes the lights, and the trunk opens.
All right, let's test this out.
Oh, it does, see? So, X5 has a split tailgate. So you have the piece. Did you lower the height that it goes up to? You can change it in the iDrive system. Yeah. So that, and then we have a lower piece here, which is power now. Go down. Which one? That one? There we go. So this is absolutely more practical. Flat load floor for entering. It's split everything.
Did you see it lower?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was already at the lowest.
So the suspension will lower it.
More
yeah.
Gonna load something in there possibly.
And it's full power too. You can press this. Which button is it? Is this one?
This.
No, that was your
up here.
Oh, really? Oh, you press that and both pull in. User error. User error. I pressed the button. Maybe I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah, I think we kind of got it screwed up now.
I'll let you figure that one out. I'll show you guys the X6. So we've got this cargo cover up here, which we can fold away and it slides out. It's on these rails and it comes out. So then you can clearly tell it's a lot less spacious because of the way the roof line slopes down. It's got this big hatch on it, so it's way less space. I believe it's 40 cubic feet versus 27, something like that. I've got clearly all my camera gear back here. I was able to transport some furniture, but no bottom lift gate. It's not a split thing, so you've got this lip here trying to put stuff in. So a little bit less practical.
And it's a nice big hatch opening.
Which is
good.
It opens up an entire hatch, and we can close it by just kicking our foot underneath. Flashes the lights, and it shuts. Okay. User error. Oh, there we go. Now it goes. So you saw it automatically pulled up the bottom side. Any other final exterior design elements? The biggest change in the X6 and X5 is going to be obviously the roof line, and it's up to personal preference there. We've covered a couple of the details. We're both on 22-inch wheels. Yep. Although,
style.
These are 315s in the back.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah,
your McLaren probably has less wide rear wheels, tires.
When I changed them, I put 325s now.
Oh, because you have aftermarket. Yeah, but
stock, they were
315s and 275. What are...
Same.
Are they the same on the X5?
315 30s in the rear and
275.
275. Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, to me, those are gigantic wheels and tires. So your ownership costs are going to go up in terms of tires. I mean, you just had to replace a winter tire. How much was it?
They're $19 a tire for the
$519 for Pirelli Soto Zero winter tire.
Yep. Because
they're 22-inch wheels and holy crap. So that is something to be aware of. These are, again, the upgrade wheel size, so they're bigger. I think these look better.
You do?
Yeah.
I like them both. These look great when they're clean. They're just hard to keep clean with the black paint.
Yeah.
But whatever.
They're both kind of a two-tone thing. This is a little more complex.
Really good with the color of it.
You're right. Yeah. So this is called, I think, Manhattan Green Metallic. This is
if you say Phytonic Blue.
Blue. Phytonic Blue.
Yeah.
I really like this color. Now, let's hop on the inside.
All right.
Which one do you want to go hop in first?
Doesn't matter. Let's do the X6.
X6 first? All right. In the X6 we go. So we'll immediately preface this that Jeff has a higher spec X5 interior because his was not the M50, so at 99 grand sticker price, he optioned way more of the interior packages. I'll come around to your side so we can talk about it. First impressions. I've been spending a week with this thing, so I've got my thoughts.
BMW interiors are nice. They're comfortable. Their materials they use are great quality. The leather is going to be nice. The seats are going to be really comfy. Their screens are nice. So very comparable. I mean, it's the same interior actually, just different colors.
Well, we're going to put a little asterisk below here that Jeff is a confirmed BMW fanboy, so we talked about this in the podcast.
But drives an Audi.
Yes, yeah, you do drive an Audi now, an RS5. We have ambient lighting, not quite as intense as I believe yours has the speakers on it. So the big difference, we'll start off with that. This X6 has the Harman Kardon, which is a good sound system, but you have the Bowers & Wilkins, so more lighting. This has the same seating leather. They're both the upgraded like merino leather or whatever they call it, which I believe is $3,400. Yeah. And the other big difference is you have the glass control switch pack.
The glass controls,
So this is the normal shifter you get, and the stop-start button, which is just silver, plasticky looking thing. Once you see the one in Jeff's, you'll be like, I don't want that anymore. What interior trim do you have here?
I have a matte wood.
Oh, see, this is like plastic. It's got texture to it, but it is plastic. In terms of electronics, we have essentially the same stuff. We have BMW iDrive here, gesture control, the big screen, your little digital temperature. Put your foot on the brake, we'll turn it on. There we go. And then, yeah, so iDrive is still the same thing, the same technology. So if we go to the parking sensors, we can show the cameras and, oh yeah, we gotta close the doors for that. You can render everything, 3D view. Yep, we'll take a look at 3D view. You see that right there, and then
or gestures.
Whoa, yeah, you can gesture it too. Which is a little bit of a gimmick, but it is funny. So you can see it makes the X5 look enormous.
It's a giant.
Look at that, focus camera, focus. That is funny.
It's an X5 Max truck.
It does look cool. Same center cluster here, digital and everything there.
They got my wheels on your car.
Oh, they do. those are the ones on the X5 rendered on the X6. That's funny. You fit.
Though.
You're 6'1"?
6 feet.
6 feet. Okay. I'm 6'3", and obviously am I gonna hit my head? I've actually sat back. Oh, I don't have leg room. Okay, but yeah, my head is hidden.
Yeah.
My head is hitting the roof line here, and I can move this front seat forward. Obviously, but my knees are in there. Your knees? You've got decent leg room. We've got a USB-C charging port back here, and then we have
connections for TV.
Oh, that's the backseat entertainment. It's like a little. You could hide things in there. Anyways, this is Stacy's daily driver, so forgive the slight mess. We have brown leather interior, which I think looks better than the black. Same pattern on the seats here, but these I believe have massage. They do have massage. This one right there. Yep, you can have massage. We can also control both seats. So if I hit L2 there, I can make that seat there fold forward. Yeah, which is that's kind of something you always find in like executive sedans, like a S-Class sedan or something with the executive rear. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, you're right. Look at this matte finish wood. That is much more premium. And then the crystal buttons. The crystal X lights up. That's
nice.
I like that.
Oh, this has, don't look in the cup holders, but heated and cooled.
Heated and cooled cup holders?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that had that.
That did not have it. That definitely did not have it. And then air suspension, so you can adjust the height of air suspension. Even the iDrive knob changes with the glass like texture to it. So that immediately looks more premium. But up here, iDrive's the same buttons, same center stack. You have the heated steering wheel, which that one does not have. Okay. And then the Bowers & Wilkins sound system. So metal speaker grills everywhere. Yeah, does it turn on the ambient lighting too? Yes. It'll light up. We've got to set the blue, so it's more ambient lighting. It lights up there. We can change the color, so that makes it feel much more premium.
Yeah. At night, it looks amazing.
I'm pretty sure the headroom, even up front, is more in this thing.
It does.
It's got a taller roof line. Yeah, I feel like I have more space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're showing you guys that option-wise, this is more well-equipped. You can obviously put all these options on that X6 M50i.
Man, it's gonna get up there. If that was already 99 without a lot of these, and some of these, you know, the Bowers & Wilkins I think was 3,400.
Yeah.
You know, the Obviously the executive seating for the ventilated massage. I think that was probably $3,000. So you're gonna start getting up there into the 110 range.
Oh, easily.
112 range.
An X6 costs, I think, $3,000 more than an X5. Just same, like,
Model,
same model to same model. So it's, you're paying $3,000 extra for less space. You're paying for less space, but you're getting a more sporty appearance.
Correct.
And it does drive a little, it just, although, see, when I was thinking that drove more sporty, I thought this was a M50. So
that's
it definitely, that's so probably an X5 M50i will drive almost the same as that. Although I did see that tests 0 to 60 and quarter mile, the X6 M50i was slightly faster. It was like 0.1 of a second to 60 faster. So do you want to run
weighs a little less probably.
It's 5,200 pounds, I think. Yeah, they're both gigantic heavy boats.
They are. One thing to note too, well, this obviously has the panoramic roof. I love how big this is. Got into my buddy's X7, and it has the lighting in the glass. It has all the LED lighting. That was not available when we ordered this, but apparently now it is available on the X5.
That did look.
It looks cool.
What do they call it? There's some gimmicky name for it.
Trying to be a Rolls Royce fan.
Wanna be starry headliner. It was really cool. I'm a sucker for ambient lighting, so even the speaker grill down here lights up blue, and you can change all the colors. All right, now for the back seat test. We're gonna hop in the back and see. So this seat is pretty comfortable for my height because Jeff and I are similar heights. Oh, do we have soft closed doors on this too? Yeah, soft closed doors, part of the executive package. Wait. All right, maybe that seating is not the right. I'm not gonna fit.
Oh, you know what? I think it slides back.
Oh, it slides back because comfort like access. All right, now that the driver's seat is in a normal position, I can get in. Oh yeah, way more headroom. My head, plenty fine up here. Yeah, there's a lot more, and you're good too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Legroom feels similar, honestly. And obviously, that's always going to vary based on where we have the front seats placed, and we try to get them as close as possible.
Right.
Numerically, I think it might have slightly more, but headroom, without a single doubt, is much more plentiful.
Yeah.
And we have soft closed doors, which is always a nice thing.
Yes. I hate kids slamming doors.
When I first got the RS7, I was like, if you slam my car door, I'm going to charge you $10 because I have soft closed doors. Then one of my friends was like, so if I pay you $100, I could slam your car door as hard as I wanted 10 times? I was like,
who thinks like that?
I was like, crap, that's a good point. Never mind, we're calling off this deal.
Oh, that's funny.
So we have heated rear seats in the back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a nice thing.
Yeah.
And then a much more spacious trunk. I forgot to mention that from a driving standpoint, rear visibility is so much better in one of these because your windshield isn't that tall.
Yeah.
That feels like it is like
it's a sports car.
Yeah, exactly, sports coupe type of thing.
Yeah,
so
it's a sports car rear windshield.
Yeah. Visibility out the back is not as great. I think the blind spots feel a little bit bigger. Both of them have the full driver assist suite, so your blind spot warning, all that type of stuff. Lane keep assist.
Yeah, self-driving almost.
Pretty much, yeah. In traffic, just sit there. Yeah, I was stuck in traffic on 75, and it just took care of everything.
Yeah,
it was excellent.
I just noticed these speakers back here behind.
Oh yeah, that's nice. And we got some up here too.
Yeah.
They're all metal speaker grills with the laser drilled holes. Very nice and premium feeling.
Yeah. We've been happy with this overall. One thing to point out too about this new body X5 compared to the previous gen, these back seats don't recline. Our 14 X5, they recline.
You're right. Yeah. Oh wow.
So that was weird that they took that feature away. They're at a decent angle. I mean, they are comfortable, but it was always nice to be able to lay back a little bit more in the back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We've comprehensively covered exterior, interior, talked about the details. We've both been living with these vehicles. Jeff longer than me with the X5, obviously, because I just have the X6 for a week. But now we're gonna go take a quick trip down to Mexico and do some mutual acceleration events concurrently in close proximity.
That sounds like a plan.
Jeff, you know what we forgot to do?
What's that?
Exhaust.
Oh.
We gotta rev the two of them.
The most important part.
Yeah, so we'll put the camera down and see what the difference in sound is.
That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 1
So there we go. Quick overview of the X6 and X5 differences, similarities, different options available. Now don't take any of our mutual acceleration events into too high regard because we're just in a back industrial park and it's not like anything formal.
Mexico.
We're in Mexico, yeah. It was just kind of fun to both have launch control. The X6,
No,
what, yours doesn't have launch control?
it does not.
Oh, you were just brake boosting it?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, the X6 has launch control and has way more power, so obviously it's gonna be faster.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the real world, it gets a little more difficult sometimes to execute that, but it's quicker. It is quicker. Hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you check out the full review of the X6 N50i. Did a little living with type of video. We did full video and ownership with the X5. Any last words, Jeff? You're gonna buy an X5M soon, aren't you?
That's the probably, yeah. The real
There'll
M.
be a real M.
The real
Yeah.
M.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Jeff, we did forget one thing. Yours has a normal grill, and mine has, wait, light it up. An illuminated grill. It's especially noticeable when it's dark out, but I'm pretty sure it's an option on both of them now. But just look at that.
Cool. That's cool.
Do you like it?
I do.
I think it's a little gimmicky.
It's not on.
It's not on while driving.
Yes.
Oh my god, can you imagine an X7 with the grill lit up behind you? Just giant, like, chipmunk teeth in your rearview mirror. X5 still has normal grills.